Good afternoon. We're on the big comfy bed. I just thought I'd hop on here where you can see the red in my hair coming out now. I just thought I'd jump on here and say hello. Had a doctor's appointment this morning and it felt like yet again I hit a brick wall. Um, I don't know if I'm fighting against the doctors or myself more at this point. Um, but anyway, I just wanted to say this was how I looked except for I had my hair up. Um, and I didn't have the glasses on because, well, I had my hair up. Decided after I came out of the doctor's office, I was rather disappointed being referred for a second opinion, which when you're being treated for ADHD and anxiety and various other things, it tends to, the first thing that I heard was, you're too broken, I can't fix you. And that's not what the doctor said. That's what I heard. Um, on the drive home, I had some time to think things through, and since I've been home, I've had the time to think things through and mull over um, progresses that have been made um, in the last several years, one of which is an actual diagnosis for ADHD. Folks, I was 49 years old when I got my diagnosis. 40, I'm sorry, 48 years old. I'm 49 now. I struggled for 48 years to try to fit a square peg into a round hole. Um, I tried to make my world be like everybody else's world, and I couldn't figure out why. And I'd cycle into a depression because I just get tired of beating my head against the wall. Well, I had ADHD. Yeehaw! That was an answer. Um, but at the same time, I have anxiety issues, which just kind of, I don't know, and insomnia. What in the world? Why? Um, so I have decided in the last few days, namely because my new doctor we can't seem to click, and I'm tired of trying to click with new doctors. Um, I'm a pretty cut and dried person. I've lived in this body for 49 years. I have a good idea of what's wrong with it because I'm the one that did it to me. I have chronic pain. I know why I have chronic pain. If I take a notion to move something heavy today, guess what? I'm going to do it. That's just how it is. That's just the way that life works. Um, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to pay for it. But hey, we're having I have a neurologist on board. I think he's a fantastic doctor. I get to have another test done this week for that. Hopefully, with that test, we can maybe make a little bit of headway on we're kind of like calling them migraines, but I hate to say that that's back. Um, it's a different type migraine than I've ever had in my life, and a different type episode, we'll put it that way. Uh, it's amazing how um, things happen in life. Um, don't have really anything spectacular to talk about. I had a thought in mind. It has escaped me. Um, so just going to leave you with this thought. When the doctor said that she was getting a second opinion, I asked, I said, so will I be coming back to you? And she kind of said, well, no, because if this doctor prescribes you medicine, then you'll go back to this doctor. And I was kind of like, but I've been seeing you since 2012. We've worked through so much together, and it feels like I'm being dumped. Um, kind of feel like a jilted lover. Um, but as I said, it became a blessing. Um, I can't hold the laptop on my lap because I can't move my hands, and well, I don't want to throw the laptop in the floor. But anyway, As I thought about it, when I went to make my appointment with the other doctor, I asked the girl at the desk, I said, can we do this a little bit closer to where I live? Because I know there's a branch of this same office on my side of town. I'd only been driving to the other side of town because that's where I did not know there was a branch on this side of town. And that's where I've been going since 2012. And she said, yeah, we can do that. And I said, well, if I'm changing doctors, let's make life easier for me for once. And let's just put it on this side of town, right around the corner, 3 minutes away. I can do this. I'm not good at change. Um, I hate the fact that I have to start all over again with a new doctor and talk about all the garbage and bring everything back up. But maybe this time it'll work. I think people like me who have battled emotional issues and things of that nature. Um, it's a constant. It's a constant. Let's go back, and I have to talk to this doctor and explain to them what happened to me and how come I feel this way and how come this makes me, yeah, and how come, you know. But that being said, this last journey that began in 2012 got the diagnosis for the ADHD. The fun part is I get to be off of my ADHD medicine until I see the other doctor. And we'll probably be off of it until I see the pain doctor, because apparently the pain management doctor don't like to see you if you're on another controlled substance, which Concerta is. And I'm just kind of going, wow. And I thought doctors took this oath to make me better. Instead, they're making me exasperated. Um, she mentioned, every time I see you, there's chaos in your world. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know of anybody who doesn't have chaos in their world. I made some really good choices in dealing with one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with in my life. I'm pretty proud of that. And every thought that's gone through my mind of what I could do at this point in time, I hold fast and strong in that. I'm still here. I'm still standing. And I'm still strong. And I faced some hard things in the last few years. Seeing my father intubated. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Hearing the words that this could be the day. That was very hard. Standing over his bed, holding his hand and saying, left foot forward, Daddy. Come on. I still need you. Was hard. When they loaded him into the ambulance to bring him to Lexington, I said, left foot forward, soldier. Left foot forward. That was some of the first motion, acknowledgement that we got. And whenever he got into Lexington and they extubated him, he remembered hearing me say left foot forward. He remembered that, and that's what he told me the day that he walked me down the aisle. Let's make this look good. Left foot forward. Because he's a soldier. That doesn't ever change. And we're winding on 10 minutes, and oh my gosh, I did not mean for that to be this long. I hope you like the makeup. And the long, shaggy hair. We're going to have to adjust the laptop because it kind of seems to make me look squishy. And we'll get to that. I guess my point with everything today, with the emotion that could be sad, that could easily be negative and be easily construed as, oh my gosh, you failed. You failed, you failed, you failed. You know, that you're so broken that the doctor can't fix you. Um, not buying it. Um, there's more to the story. You know, I deal with chronic pain, and somewhere along the line, hopefully everything can get on board and be at the same place. Um, if you have any tips, doctors that you would recommend in the Lexington area, um, natural tips, I'm open to everything, um, except for crawling into bed and giving up. I refuse to do that. Um, the things that are wrong with me may slow me down, but they are not going to stop me. Be blessed. See you. Bye.